Twitch chat. Wardog message over. Welcome back, guys, to day number 3 of our Battle Brothers Let's Play with the Cult of Cheese. Let's get you guys onto a live scene. Doomsday and Mike, welcome to the stream, boys. How are you doing? How's your Monday going? Sorry for the late start. Food was delayed. Tyler. No, he gets it. Maybe that should be my first emote, should be like a little radio. So, let's do a quick recap of where we're at. We have in the Cult of Cheese King Harlus III, the Butterlord, who is of course sponsored by Imhotech, as all of the very many King Harluses, the Butterlords, all are. Although I believe... No, yes, the third one is the proper one. We also have... He is sporting that big two-handed axe and a hatchet. We have Monterey Jack the Ripper, sponsored by Ryan, who has the War Dog, the big orcish sword, a dagger and a hand axe, that's the one. We have Erling, the dude with the big two-handed flail, who's chomping about. And Mike, we have you, Mike Hawk the Title Mad, with the falcon and the boar spear and the big orcish shield. You also still have a perk to choose, Mike, because I know that we were struggling. You were at work last time, so I saved it for you rather than choose it instead. How many shitters you have? It's funny you did cultists, since I'm playing and streaming Delta Green now. It's Delta Green. Yeah, so we also have in the front line, we have Gebhard, obviously, one of the NPC guys we've got, who is fighting with a bludgeon, although I think he should be using that Scaramus axe, to be honest. On the left end, we have Horik with a falchion? No, a short sword and an ancient shield. We have Norman with the battle whip. We have Arya's character, who I can never ever say right. Apparently, I think Kaladin, one of those, who is using the pike in the back row. We have Burkhard, who is not a cultist, but is our standard carrier. And then we have Adelmar, Gunnar, Erwin, Ulrich the Miller, King Harlus II the Butterlord, and Hilderic Stormblessed. All of our cannon fodder. I don't know. Doomsday, welcome to the chat as well. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, this star distribution. Yeah, we don't play that way. So, Mike, I don't know, are you at work? Are you able to choose your perk? Or are we going to skip that? I actually think you might have earned another level up on top of the perk as well, to be fair. Can real quick. Alright, we need to do a level up first, because you've got another level up. So where do you want to put your 3 points? Doomsday is apparently struggling with how badly I'm playing the game. Bottom left, second left, health. Bottom left, second left, and health. Okie doke. And then I think you've got 2 perks to choose, Mike. So on the first row here, you've got Fast Adaptation, makes it easier to hit targets you've missed. Crippling Strikes, easier to injure targets. Colossus, improves your hit points. 9 lives, makes you survive 1 killing blow. Bags and Belts gives you 2 extra bags at the bottom of your inventory. Pathfinder makes moving over rough terrain easier. Adrenaline, which puts you top of the turn list for the next round. Recover, which recovers 50% of your fatigue accumulated in a fight. And Student, which is a general 20% experience boost from battle. 9 lives and adrenaline. Okie doke. 9 lives and adrenaline. There we go, that's Mike all up to code. Right. Don't forget, if you guys want to join in as well, feel free when we recruit new people to claim those people as your own and join the Cult of Cheese. Right, do we have a mission? Reach professional renown. We don't currently have a job, so we're going to take a look in Dinklesmark. How injured are we? Burkhard has a pierced leg. Horrick's not looking too great. What is this? Okay, hold on. Back, the internet just died. No worries, mate. No cultists to hire in here, so we will skip out of there. We're good for food. Good for everything else. Alright. A servant bids you to wait for Herman the Counsellor, who, he says, will be right with you. Will be right with you. And so you wait, and wait, and wait. And finally, as you are about to leave for the second time, Herman the Counsellor throws open the doors and rushes towards you. Who's this again? The mercenary. His assistant nods and Herman the Counsellor sets on a smile. Oh, most fortuitous to have you in Dinklesmark, good captain! It is imperative that some precious commodities of mine reach Allersdorf as safely and quickly as possible. You are precisely who I need, for no common brigand would dare attack you and your men. Yes, I'd like to hire you for escort. Make sure the items are delivered to Helmer the Burgermeister. No detours, of course. Can we come to an understanding? Randy. Kyle, how are you doing, mate? How many crowns are we talking about? He straightens up. So, payment. You get 640 crowns when the job is done. More. Who do you think you are? I tell you how you're getting paid. You get 640 crowns when the job is done. Alright, fine, why not? How are you doing, Kyle? How is your Monday going, good sir? Where the fuck are we going? Allersdorf. Oh, down there. We're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Because. Because of the shiny crowns he pays. Doodaloo doodaloo doo. We may as well stop by Weissenbach and see if there's any cultists to recruit. There isn't. So, au revoir, Weissenbach. We are off to Allersdorf. Whirlwind God stopping in as well. How are you doing, Whirlwind? Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's your Monday going? Oh, good lord. Get on with it, lads. Almost there. Helmer the Burgermeister welcomes you and a few of his men hurry over to take the cargo. He claps you on the shoulders. I take it your journey went well? You spare him the details and inquire about your pay. Bah! A sellsword through and through! Meinrad, get this man what he deserves! One of Helmer the Burgermeister's bodyguards walks over and hands you a small chest of crowns. I'm doing alright, Whirlwind, thank you very much for asking. No cultists to recruit here. Food, we need some more. Please, sir, can we have some more? Okay, do. There is a level 2 mission that we could take on here as well. Thanks for the support, Doomsday. I really appreciate that, mate. Helmer the Burgermeister welcomes you into his room and pours you a mug of water. He hands it over with a sheepish smile. I'd offer a bit of ale or wine if I had it on me, but you know how things are nowadays. He takes a sip and clears his throat. Of course, what I'm not short on are crowns. Otherwise we wouldn't be having this conversation, right? I need you to go to a place by the name of Castle of the Necro-Savant, just east of here, and retrieve a relic by the name of Blood Vial of the Holy Mother. Pretty simple, no? You ask what this relic is good for, the man explains. Townsfolk pray to it, through it they find peace. Call for the rains, bark their goats, I don't care. They believe in it and it keeps them motivated. For that alone, it's worth retrieving. Sounds simple enough, what's the pay? Rest assured that what I'm offering you now is a fine prize for your work. You'll get 820 crowns when the contract is done. You guys ever played We the Revolution? No, I don't think I have played that. I played a game a long time ago, and I do mean like 2001, 2002, maybe slightly later, but not much, called Republic the Revolution. It was a PC game, and I was just too young to really understand how to play the game, but fuck, that was complicated, and it looked like it would have been interesting if I'd understood it. Battle Brothers is all about trial and error. Did you ever read the loading screen disclaimer? No. It's super good. You play as a French judge during the French Revolution. Interesting. He has said that that's all he's got. Oh, you dead? Yeah, I'm feeling like Castle of the Necro-Savant probably has some undead in there. And I'm not really sure that we want to be taking them on. What do we reckon, guys? I'm thinking we should tell him to shove this. Tyler with some wonderful words of encouragement. Thank you very much, Tyler. Jesus Christ. It's going to be one of those streams, is it? Alright, no. I don't think it is worth it. I mean, we've got some fairly decent armor, but like we still don't have like really good armor. And we've got all of these like slaves. We need more cultists. So we're not going to take that mission. Along the road, we haven't even gone anywhere yet. A traveller hails your party from the roadside. He says he's on his way to Donnersborg, but that he wouldn't mind a rest. The next question he has is an obvious one. He wonders if it'd be alright to stay with your party for the night. What do we think, guys? Kyle's saying join us. Sacrifice him to Cthulhu. It's Davcool actually, but you know. Alright, we're going to go with Kyle, because Kyle's not normally in the chat, so we're going to stick with what he's going with right now. Let's hope it doesn't go horrifically. You sit about a fire. Much talk is made about this or that, but the traveller does speak some words which reside within your mind long after he's gone. I led a company in the Battle of Many Names. It was a righteous affair. Man against orc. Oh, what a sight. Half of my men died on those fields, but their sacrifice saved the whole land. I look fondly on those times. What man doesn't? Excellent. Well, I mean, good for you, Mr. Random Stranger, that you lost half of your men on a battlefield against orcs, but it's not for me. I'm Richie! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse, buddy. Positive start. Yeah, I know, right? Ah, the days when men died by the hundreds against orc swarms. Yes, that's exactly what I want to hear about on day 56 of a campaign that's going pretty slowly, mate. Thank you very much. Just came from Rubbish Stream, told me to follow you. Oh, right, you... the Rubbish Gamer Girl. I'm with you now. Yes. Okay, excellent. Tell Sahara thank you very much for the extra follower. I thought you were saying I came from a Rubbish Stream, and they told me to follow you, and I'm like, I'm not sure that's a very ringing endorsement if somebody with a shit stream went, go and follow him. That either says he's much better than me, or he's just as shit as me. Not really, but you don't mean that. You mean the Rubbish Gamer Girl. That makes sense. Pretty sure that means your endgame crisis is orcs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking maybe, Tyler, which is going to be absolutely horrific. Ashara's Fist, welcome to the stream, mate. How is your Monday? It's Monday. How is your Monday going? We're not taking a level 3 contract right now. You can go to hell. Let's go see what they've got in Kronenkoog. That's the worst endgame. Thanks for comforting me, Doomsday. That makes me feel so much better, considering I've never even got to a fucking endgame crisis before, and you're like, ha, lel, you've got the worst one. Excellent. Wonderful. I enjoy the worst possible options all the time. That's just fucking dandy. Let's buy some grain and some fish. Some fish. No cultists to hire. Level 2 contract. Where's he going? Wenzel the Trade Master. In where? Dolmen. Oh, that's like not even that far away. 320 crowns. What about more? 330. Okie doke. We've already read that that one. We just had that, so I'm not reading it again. But we'll walk over there for 330 crowns. That sounds like a pretty good deal. I did a 32-kilometer ruck march this morning. Oh, wonderful. As our lads would refer to it, a tab. Mate, I know the company's trash. I'm trying desperately. This game is not nice. Wenzel the Trade Master's waiting for you as you enter the town. He hurriedly takes the cargo off your hands. Oh, I did not think you would get here. His grubby fingers dance along the chest carrying the cargo. He turns around and barks an order to one of his men. They step forward and hand you a satchel of crowns. Wonderful. Any cultists? No. Yeah, I believe in you, Kyle. I don't believe in me. Wenzel the Trade Master's reading one of many scrolls. He angrily tosses it onto a pile of others. The people of Dolmen are rightfully furious. Do you know a brigand, possibly in league with other vagabonds, managed to steal my tome of arcane knowledge from us? That artifact is of immeasurable value to me. And to the people, of course. You shrug. And you want me to get it back for you? The man points a finger. Precisely, smart sellsword. That is exactly what I want you to do. Follow the footprints of thievery and return to me the item which I, the town, rightfully owns. What's this worth to you? He opens the palm of his hands. I'm tight on crowns, so before you ask, this is all I have right now. You will be paid 110 crowns in advance, and another 420 when the job is done. Alright, fine. We'll go and kill whoever it is that stole your stuff. Looks like they went this way. And maybe even took off up into the hills here. Oh, there's beasties up here. Well, we found the thieves. A few poachers and some raiders. Wenzel the Trademaster's property is being sold off by brigands to a pale man in black. Oh yay. He glares at you before anyone else, his beady black eyes narrowing on your company in an instant. There's a necromancer here! Hooray! Alright, chappos, let's get ready to does this. We're not in a bad start position, to be honest. All of our ranged guys appear to be up on the high ground, so we are gonna skip and let them come at us for a bit. He's going the wrong way. Well, there's some faffing about in their ranks. One of them throws a stone with the sling. Doesn't get very far. Oh! I think that's King Harlus that just took an arrow there. King Harlus III, the Butterlord, just got an arrow to the chest, pierced chest. We are going to continue to hold. We're going to have Mike Hawk drop into Spear Wall. Poor King Harlus. There's not much we can do with him though. We're going to have Horik move up and shield wall on King Harlus's left. I'm going to pop a shield wall with Monterey Jack as well. And one with Gebhard. Adelmar misses twice with the stones. Top job, Adelmar. Gunnar also misses twice with the stones. What a pro. Norman, disarm with the whip fails. The strike lands, but it didn't do very much. I think we're going to have to step in because that guy has got a pike. So Erling's going to step forward. Gets a big hit in there which sprains the guy's ankle. Kaladin's going to step forward and take a stab with the pike, but it doesn't work. Big Axeman comes in, big swing and a miss. Couple of stone throws that don't get very far. Archer misses. Erwin's going to break ranks and go for the missile troops. Burkhard needs to hold, I think. Adelmar gets a hit with the stone on the Brigand Raider. King Harlus. Big swing, rips the guy's ear, and definitely that guy is not happy right now. Gunnar with the stones manages to achieve absolutely nothing. Gebhard is going to rush forward in support of Erwin. Meanwhile, Mike Hawk going to step down and spear wall again to protect the flank of Erling, who's going to take another big swing and gets a massive hit in there with a bruised leg on the Brigand Raider. Horik takes a swing, can't do anything else, but he did get a hit in. Norman here gets the kill with the whip, and another hit on that Brigand Raider with the whip again, and then Kaladin with the kill from the pike. And then Monterey Jack's going to rush forward and shield wall, and of course the Necro is reviving the dead. Gebhard being engaged there. Does he have any other weapons? No, he doesn't. Erwin gonna rush forward and get into contact with the archer. Meanwhile, I'm Richie. Yes, I do RP on GTA in Sunstate Roleplay. I'll be doing some more or less immediately after this stream. I usually take about a half an hour break, and then I end up on SRP. So yes, I do indeed. Doomsday, you don't need to live up to your name, you know. Have your guys heard of Kentucky Windage? They might hit more often. Gebhard is going to go in with the Scaramus axe and twice is going to miss. Good job. Adomar still sucking. King Harlan III gets a big hit on the Wiederganger. Erling steps forward and a swing and a miss. Burkhard with the standard. Misses as well. Archer puts an arrow into the shield of Erwin. Oh, stone hit there from Gunnar on the archer. Wonderful. Gladden moves forward. Misses the Wiederganger. Horik gets a hit in. Doesn't get the second in. Norman with the whip. Manages to take it down just. Mike Hawk moving up. Gets a stab in against the Brigand Raider. Monterey Jack going to be going for the decapitation, but misses. And the Necro is going to re-res that zombie. Brigand Raider getting a hit in on Mike Hawk. Burkhard takes down the Wiederganger again. Erwin against the knife-armed Poacher. Oh, Mike Hawk is not doing well in there. Good, that's him fleeing. Erling's going to move straight up. Gebhard. A couple of really big hits in there. Gets bleeding on the Brigand Raider. Necro reses the dead one again. Adelmar with a hit. Oh, fracturing that Poacher's ribs. Kaladin takes out the Wiederganger again. I'm going to leave Horik there to keep that thing occupied. Looks to me like the archer's withdrawing. Gunnar going to move down. And Norman going to move where he can get a whip onto him. Mike Hawk getting a strike in against the wounded raider. Monterey Jack getting a big hit against the Brigand Raider that's trying to flee. Zombie gets resurrected again, or Wiederganger, and goes straight down again as Burkhard stabs it for the third time with the, with the standard. Ooh, that riposte. King Harlus III going to move right up there. We're going to leave Horik where he's at. Erwin, another couple of stabs takes him out. Kaladin with the pike takes out the one that's trying to run away. Still adopting riposte, but he is bleeding out now. I think we're going to take a little bit of time to rest those lads, because he's not getting anywhere. Gunnar getting a stone hit on the Wiederganger. The archer's definitely done with everything right now. He's legging it. Adelmar on his way down. Norman with the whip. Fails to do anything productive. Mike Hawk getting one hit in before he's too tired. Monterey Jack's going to unleash the Hound. Burkhard moving forward and missing. Horik going to move forward as well. Gebhard getting another big hit in on the Brigand Raider there, who is now trying to run away, so we're going to have Gebhard sprint forward. King Harlus doesn't quite get the kill on the Wiederganger. So Erling's coming forward instead. Erwin gets the kill, moves in against the Necromancer. Kaledin with the kill on the Wiederganger. The archer is still running. Oh, Adomar with a stone kill. What a cool whip. Does Mike Hawk not do well often in there? That archer's not French, he's advancing in the other direction. Wouldn't that mean he is French? Alrighty. Mike Hawk on his way towards the Necromancer. Monterey Jack as well. And Norman too. The dog is right in there. Whole company charging in to try and get the Necromancer killed here. Big swing and a hit from the two-handed flail from Erling. And Erwin with a couple of stabs from the spear. He has got a crushed finger now. I think that was from the flail, not the spear. And it's Adomar with the the staff sling getting the kill. So Norman with 1 kill with the battle whip, Adomar with 2 kills with the staff sling, Erwin with 1 kill with his spear, Kaladin with 2 on the pike. Not a bad round for the lads in the back line. Have I fought Alps yet? Yeah, they're the fucking horrible nightmare-y things, aren't they? Yeah, that wasn't nice. The battle is done and the Tome of Arcane Knowledge was easy to find amongst the corpses of your enemies. You should probably return it to Wenzel the Trademaster for your just reward. Being French means defending one area, expecting the enemy to blatantly walk into you while not at all expecting to be flanked on the same flank from the first time. Yes, exactly. If they have nightmares, fuck them. You know. Let's go get this thing returned. I should have actually done the loot here. So we've gained another pike. We've gained another two-handed axe, another short sword, and another flail. But we've also got a couple of helms here, which we don't have. Who has been with the company the longest? I think it's the 55-day lads, Erling and Gebhard. And Gebhard has the most kills, so we're going to let him go first. I don't actually think we've ever taken this thing off him. He does have a face! And now he even has a padded nasal helm. Right. That then leaves us with the nasal helm, which is going to go on to Erling, who also has a face. Who knew? The cultist's leather hood actually does protect more than the cultist hood, so we're going to give that to King Harlus, the Butterlord. Excellent. Right. Got a few level ups here. We'll save Monterey Jacks because Ryan isn't here. Erling. We are gonna go for the +4 in resolve, +3 melee skill, and a +3 on his HP. He's already got crippling strikes, executioner. What to give him? Oh, we could give him a rotation, that's always a handy one to have from what I've learned. But I'm thinking of role-playing it and giving him Relentless. Although that's probably not that useful for him, because he only really gets one swing with this thing per turn anyway. You know what, we'll give him rotation. Gebhard as well has leveled up. +4 on his resolve, +3 on his attack. And we shall give him a +3 on his melee defense. He has also got crippling strikes and executioner as well. And I think with him, he's impatient and strong, so we'll give him relentless. What's going on in the chat here? All their Alp reworks have been hot garbage, honestly. Running away from the Germans and the British when they are around, as well as the random Austrian art wannabe with a moustache. Being French also means loading naval cannons with stale bread and killing a few sailors. Excellent. I mean, fair, it also means building the worst battleships known to man and saying they are better than the British, but the French excel at sabotage, infiltration, espionage just after they're occupied. I mean, you know, that's fair. Not that I'm trying to discount the French contribution to either of the world wars. They were obviously there and they did have to suffer under occupation. And yes, they are indeed exceptional at sabotage, infiltration and espionage. Vive la France. Horik has leveled up as well from the back line. I think we're going to give him +3 to his melee attack, +2 to his melee defense, and the +2 to his resolve, even though it's a bit garbage. He is traumatized, he's quick, so we're going to give him fast adaptation because it fits with his character. We'll save Kaladin until Arya's next in the stream. Adelmar has also leveled up. Go Adelmar, way way. +4 on his ranged skill will do nicely. A +3 on his melee defense is probably not terrible. And we'll go ahead and give him a bit more HP. He's already got fast adaptation. So we shall give him Bullseye because he's pretty much sitting at the back and chilling. Alright, off we go to Dolmen to collect our pay. Wenzel the Trademaster's resting his legs on 2 dogs, each one passed out atop the other. These beasts could rip my throat out. Yet, look at them. How does that happen? I didn't even train them. Someone else did. I'm a stranger to them, yet there they are. You place the artifact on the man's table and slide it across. He leans forward, takes it, and then places it under his desk. When his hand returns, he's got a satchel in hand. He tosses it over. As promised. Good work, Sellsword. Thanks. Alrighty. No cultists to recruit. We are looking a little light on the foods. I think maybe with a company the size we've got, we probably want this to be up at 60. less than 40, which is what I've been keeping it at. Maybe you want to buy food at 40 instead, so let's do it that way. There is another contract available. Another package delivery. Bertel of Dulman welcomes you, waving you in. Very well, now that you're here, would you please shut the door behind you? One of the man's guards pokes his head around the corner. You smile as you slowly shut him out. Turning around, you find Bertel of Dulman walking toward a window. He stares out as he talks. I need something. It's a, well, you don't need to know what it is. I need this something delivered to a fellow called Oswald the Counsellor. He's waiting for it in Neuenried. It's important that it actually gets there. Important enough for an armed escort for a day of travel, which is why I'm turning to you and your company. What say you, mercenary? He nods. You look able, so I'm willing to pay quite a bit. You are to receive 50 crowns in advance and another 190 when the job is done. Give me more. 200. Fine, it's a short walk. Off we go. What? There's some good friggin' chat going on right now. It's hard to weigh in on it all, trying to keep the stream moving, but I am trying to keep tabs. I mean, I give a lot of credence to Ashara's Fist's opinion on this because I feel like he is incredibly knowledgeable on these matters. Oswald the Counsellor is waiting for you as you enter the town. We've seen that already. Gisbert the Hero. Jesus. It's a bit presumptuous there, isn't it, Gisbert? Let's see what this level 3 contract is. Beasts of some sort. Yeah, I thought it would be. Oswald the Counsellor's looking out his window when you find him. There's a goblet in his hand and there's nothing but silence outside. He turns to you, almost somber. When you came here, did you realise how quiet it was? You remark that you did, but you're a sellsword who looks the part. It's just what you are accustomed to. Oswald the Counsellor nods and takes a drink. Ah, of course. Unfortunately, it isn't the people are afraid of you. Not this time. We have had people being attacked these past weeks. Beasts of some sort are on the loose. We know not what they are, but only who they take. We've pleaded with our lord, of course, but he has done nothing to help us. His next drink is a long one. When he finishes, he turns to you, empty cup in hand. Would you go hunt these monsters down? Please, sellsword, help us. I want to see what they're going to pay for it. He gesticulates with his hands, pointing at his fingers as if counting something, but it means nothing to you. Judging from experience, this is good payment for the task. You are to receive 1,150 crowns when the contract is done. We need more. He takes a deep breath. It's 1,220 crowns when the contract is done. That is absolutely true what Ashara's Fist is saying, like the French resistance were crucial to the success of D-Day. Do we want to go and hunt monsters? I feel like we shouldn't, because I don't think we're ready. I don't think it's worth the risk. We're potentially risking losing the entire company, and the reward is only the cash. We wouldn't get any equipment from monsters, so... How are we doing renown-wise? Apparently we're considered competent. Okay. Oh, hello. Are you attacking us? No. Okay, Sanderhaven. No cultists to recruit. Level 2 contract. As you settle into the room, Baldwin the Burgermeister finishes a goblet of cobra wine and heaves the cup out a window. You hear the din of it clattering hollow, far, far away. He turns to you. While walking the roads, brigands swarmed my wagon and made off with all my goods. They left me my life, which is fine, but the gall of what they did keeps me up at night. I see their sneering faces, hear their laughter. I believe it was a message to go after me because I refused to pay their tolls. Well, now I am ready to pay a toll. To you, Sellsword. If you go and slaughter these vagabonds, I'll pay a tidy toll indeed. What say you? Let's talk money. He straightens up. So, payment. You'll be paid 850 crowns when the contract is done. More? No. Do not push me too far. You'll get 850 crowns when the contract is done. Alright, we'll take this. We'll go kill these guys. A few brigand thugs and some brigand raiders. Let's get 'em. There's no decent ground behind us, so I guess we're staying still. I am going to have Gebhard and Mike Hawk shuffle a couple of steps down though because of this tree. Here they come. Some pretty heftily armed chaps here. Erwin's going to step up and spear wall. Mike Hawk is going to remain where he is in spear wall actually. Erling. And we're going to hold with him. I'm going to hold with King Harless, who unfortunately still has a pierced chest. I forgot to check whether or not people were injured. That's not great. That's bad on my part. Horrick's going to move up beside him and shield wall. Shield wall from Gebhard as well. Adomar with a hit on the staff sling. Gunnar with a hit and dazed the target as well. Norman attempts to disarm and fails. Does land a hit with the whip otherwise. King Harless taking a big hit. I'm going to rotate Erling with Monterey Jack, and we're going to have to wait because King Harless is dazed, but here comes the raider with the cleaver. Raider with the pick gets a big hit in on Erling there. Mike Hawk, spear wall holding up. Burkhard with the standard. Insta kill. Oh, oh, that guy got wrecked. Oh, Axe guy stepping down with a big swing there. Adamar, 2 hits in on that brigand. Gonna keep Monterey Jack where he's at for the time being. Gunnar with 2 misses. Erwin gonna keep up the spear wall. While Gebhard decapitates the guy in front of him and gets into a shield wall. Mike Hawk back into a spear wall again. Horik, meanwhile, gets a hit in against the Brigand Raider, misses with the second attack. Norman fails with the disarm again. Does get a small hit on, but doesn't really do much. Shield is gone for Gebhard there. Right, Erling, we are going to... Yeah, I don't know if he's going to rotate for King Harless now, because he's just as bad. Big swing against the Raider in front of him. Mike Hawk spear wall. Holding up with 4 strikes there, wonderful. Kaladin failing to get the kill. Imatech, welcome to the stream, mate. How's your Monday going? Monterey Jack. We're going to continue holding. King Harless. We get a big strike in against the Brigand Raider there. Burkhard's going to stay where he's at. Adomar with 2 misses. Brigand Raider with 2 misses. Gebhard manages to get a bleeding hit in on the Brigand Raider. And Gunnar manages to land a hit as well. Monterey Jack holding position. Kaladin. Big hit on the Brigand Raider up there. Broken leg and injured kneecap. I don't know if that was from his hit or if he already had it, but that's pretty hefty. Horik getting 2 blows in and killing the Brigand Raider at the top. Erwin going to maintain that spear wall. Meanwhile, Norman gets the kill with the whip. Mike Hawk back into spear wall again. Erling, big blow, fractures the hand and stuns the Brigand Raider. Big hit from the Brigand Raider down there. Successful hit from Monterey Jack. Mike Hawk's spear wall holding up again. Burkhard with the standard gets another kill. At this point we'll just have these lads hold position. Gebhard getting a hit in. Adomar missing with the stones. Gunnar getting 1 hit with the stones. That guy's legging it. Monterey Jack gonna let the dog off the leash chase him down. Norman with the disarm there, taking that guy's weapon away from him. I'm going to switch my cock over to the dagger. See if we can farm some equipment off of these two lads. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we're going to try. King Harless moving in. Lads with the staff slings are just going to have to resort to punching things, I think. Get that guy boxed in. Switch over to the dagger with Monterey Jack, and Monterey Jack gets the kill. I have actually lost track of what's going on in the chat, Imhotep. Doomsday and Ashara's Fist appear to be having it out about who was decent in the war. Matty, thank you so much for the 100 bits, mate. Apologies for missing that. The chat's moving very quickly with this debate, and I'm trying to concentrate on the fight as well. Yeah, we're just going to have King Harless hold where he's at. You have a knife? No, you don't. Excuse me. Put Irwin into a shield wall. Monterey Jack getting down there. Let's get rid of his shield with King Harless. Big hack there, gets rid of his buckler. Alright. We'll just keep him boxed in. Dog there has cut his arm sinew. There's a pierced arm muscle from Gebhard with the dagger there. off on that, actually. Norman with the disarm with the whip. Should make him nice and vulnerable. Dog gets the kill. Gebhard with a kill. Monterey Jack the Ripper with a kill. Burkhard with 2 kills. Norman with a kill. Horick with a kill. And that's going to be it. We did manage to get some gear, which is nice. 164 crowns. And some mead. Wonderful. Alright, let's take a look at the loot. We have gained another nasal helmet. I think apart from the 2 56-day boys, Monterey Jack the Ripper is the next in line, but Ryan's... Well, Ryan did say upgrade the helms whenever. So we'll give him a nasal helmet. We've got a 70 and a 45. Mike, if you're still around, we're going to be upgrading your cultist's leather hood to a rusty mail coif. I think that's how that word is said. I have no fucking idea. Every time I try and say it, it just feels like I'm saying it wrong. Switch all of these lads back to their primary weapons. We've got a 45 here, which means that... Who's first? Kaladin has more kills over King Harlus. So we're going to give him the full leather cap. And we've got a 90 and a 50 on body armor. Well, the 90 is better than the cultist's leather robe, so I don't think Kaladin, if he's in the back row, needs chainmail though, so we'll give that to King Harlus. Let's organise this again because it's looking a bit messy. David coming in with the 100 bits. Thank you very much, David. Appreciate that. That will go straight into the paying for the next sacrifice fund. Don't the leather cultist hats have 60 armor? They have... Yes, they do. Oh yeah, fair point. That's not better. That's better than 45. Alright, we have got a load of equipment. We should probably start getting rid of some of it the next time we return to town. Gebhard needs a new shield, so we'll give him that one. None of the other lads need new shields. Alright, Imhotep. King Harlus III, the Butterlord, has leveled up. So, first of all, where would you like to put your... Which one of these, or which 3 of these, rather, would you like to upgrade? Welcome to the stream, David. How are you doing? Reese's in the stream as well. So I found a game similar to Total War, but Civil War based. Ultimate General Civil War. Know anything about it? Yes, I do, Reese. We actually played it for a short while. We did sort of half a campaign on it. And I allowed, essentially, people to... It's where the idea of sponsoring came from. That is now pretty much integral to my stream. Because I let people choose their regiment name, choose what type of unit they had, and essentially choose what guns they were using as well. Or swords or whatever. So yes, I have that game. We'll probably be doing it again at some point. Doing well, just getting on the PC for the day, thinking of hopping on some 3K. Excellent. Imhotep, health sword, and that shield arrow. health, sword, and ranged defense. Cool. What perk do you want? You got fast adaptation, which makes it easier to hit after you've missed. Crippling strikes, that makes it easier to injure. Colossus, that gives you more HP. 9 lives, that gives you basically 1 surviving hit. If you get killed, basically if you get killed, you survive for 1 hit. Bags and belts, which gives you 2 extra slots. Pathfinder, that makes movement easier. Adrenaline, that puts you first in the turn order for a turn. Recover, that gains back 50% of the fatigue you've accumulated. Or Student, which gives you an additional 20 experience per battle. I started a new Yen Shao campaign last night on the stream and dug myself in a really shitty hole for a good amount of time. Fair. Colossus, says Imatech. Very well. You are a Colossus. Still holding on to Ryan and Arya's level ups. Norman has leveled up as well. We're going to give him a +4 to resolve, a +4 to health, and a +3 to his melee attack. He's already got fast adaptation. So why not give him... He's hesitant, he's a team player. He does a lot of damage with that whip, but it doesn't put out much damage. Although, to be fair, he's only a slave. I think we shall give him crippling strikes. Erwin has also leveled up on the other side of the battle line. We'll give him a +4 to resolve, a +4 to health, and a +5 to initiative. He is an optimist. Okay. I guess we'll give him fast adaptation. Right, he's already got a flail. Is anybody using a NAF flail that I can upgrade? Not particularly. Alright, the next time when we go back to town here, we've got to try and sell some of this kit. I had wars with Zhang Yin to the west, Wang Kuang to the southwest, Gongsun Zan and Gongsun Du to the north, and Cao Cao, who managed to trot his way across the river at the south. Holy crap, David, you were fighting everybody. Watch Norman become a godlike character. Well, he might do, but he's not a cultist, so at some point he's going to probably leave the cult when we sacrifice somebody else, if it's not him we sacrifice, so... Baldwin the Burgermeister grins as you enter his room and lay a sacked head on his desk. You need not stain my fineries to show you've completed the task, Sellsword. I've already gotten news of your success. The birds in these lands do travel fast, don't they? Your payment is in the corner. Excellent. Right, let's go and try and get rid of some of this surplus equipment. These wooden flails we really definitely do not need. I mean, we don't have a lot of shields right now, as much as bucklers are crap. But if we lose a shield, we're going to potentially need a buckler to take its place. Yeah, we're kind of keeping most of this stuff. That leather tunic can go. I don't think that we need these butcher's cleavers, given that we've got Scaramus axes and Falxes, so... worth 14. Yeah, we'll just get rid of them. We have got hand axes. We don't appear to have any hatchets. Got a few boar spears here, but I don't think we have very many people using spears. I ended up destroying Gongsun Zan and Gongsun Du completely, making peace with Zhang Yan and Wang Quang's successor, and now currently have 3 armies moving south to take a chunk out of Cao Cao. Excellent. Good job, man. That sounds like a solid performance. Alright, we desperately need to get more cultists in this friggin' cult. We're not doing level 3 contracts right now for sure. Let's head back towards Weissenbach, where we seem to have the most success recruiting cultists. Zim! Welcome to the stream, mate. How you doing? Yeah, I had a lot of rebellion though and ended up paying Zhang Yan 15k to give me the rest of Dai back as well. Wow. That is pretty steep. A problem I have in my campaigns is I focus too much on public order. Yeah, public order in Total War games is I almost look at it as just a byproduct. I always look at it because if there's like, I don't know, if you've got a building in your settlement that's upsetting people, sometimes it's like you can solve public order issues by just getting rid of that building. But more often than not, where you've got them, especially on 3k because you get them from population, that you're gonna get them, and sometimes you just have to fight the rebellion as a result. Let the rebellion take your public order down and then kill the rebels. I've got pretty low food. It's probably more than we needed, but that's fine. Okay. We'll take this delivery to Grunforst, which we would have to pass through Weissenbach to do, but on the way I'm going to take a detour through Kronenkug because I need more tools. Cao Cao killed my food production by taking Herne and Yer farmlands, so I had to stop construction on stuff for a while. I killed so many rebels with my garrisons it's not even funny. Every turn I had 2 sieges going for a good year and a half. Christ, I start an Empire Warhammer 2 game or maybe a Dark Elves, but I don't like their slave feature. Yeah, that takes some getting used to, the slave thing. How am I doing, Zim? I'm doing great, mate. Having a good day. A good day indeed. Right, let's buy some tools. You know what, we'll buy 60. Why not? Just in case there's a cultist in here. There isn't. I will say though, with Yuan Shao and his lineage, it definitely helps get new characters. It does, but also it's actually, I've found in some cases it can be a handicap because you can't just spend money. Like, you could have all the money in the world with Yuan Shao, but you're still going to spend lineage to get characters instead of money. Which in some cases can be, like, harder. Prefer corner empires, gives a good defense because you don't need to worry about everything around your faction. Yeah, that is true. That's usually if I don't start with a faction that's on against the edge of the map, I will push to the edge of the map first if I'm like really concerned. In Total War games, the Eastern German troops moved westward because the Soviets were turning the fight around and the Allies were preparing D-Day. Yes. Hello. Along the road, walking in the shadow of Davkul, you were bound to find men such as Elmer. He is keen on joining the company, in particular because you are in command of it, and more particularly because he believes Davkul has chosen you. Hey, we finally got one of those cultist pop-ups. Elmer has joined the company. He is superstitious and tough, and has double grip. Does anybody wish to sponsor the new cultist? True, but money is always needed for construction though, so it gets spent. I had 47k and ended my stream with 3k, so it doesn't just sit, that's true. Ashara's Fist is saying, yeah, sure. Okay, what would you like to call the new cultist, Ashara? He shall be named... He'll be named One Sec. It's an interesting name. Yeah. Is this what we're going with? We're gonna go with One Sec. Right. Shara's Fist currently is a sponsor. We're gonna go with sponsoring One Sec. He doesn't have to have a title. I'm happy for him just to be called One Sec. Ashara, what kind of weapons do you want for One Sec? We've got all manner of things. Please walk into our caravan of death and choose. Let's make him big, burly, tanky and slow. So... like one-handed Morningstar, two-handed woodcutter axes, flails, I mean, cudgels. I don't know what kind of tank are you envisioning? Morningstar and a shield. Nice. It's going to have to be this ancient auxiliary shield. You can have some surplus, like some backup weapons if you want to take like a knife and something else, or you can just have the Morningstar and the shield if you prefer. We are going to get you some better armor though. I think the best we can do is the cultist's leather robes. Yeah, give him a niff. A niff as well. Excellent. And I'm assuming you're going to want to step up into the front line somewhere. Jawohl. Right, who are we taking out of the formation then? Probably one of these two, to be honest. Looks like Gunnar's being pulled out of the line. No. And we'll put One Sec into the line. We'll move Erwin in a bit. Now I leave him in your care. My wife is starting to glare. No worries, Asharis Fist. See you soon, mate. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Appreciate the support, buddy. Have a good night's sleep, and I hope the wife is not too angry yet. Hopefully not past the point of no return. Have a good one, buddy. Alrighty then. We are on our way to Weissenbach to see if we can get any more cultists. No cultists. Boo. To Grunforst it is. Suppose we may as well stop in at Dinklesmark. Ah, yeah, it's night time. Never mind then. Onwards to Grunforst. Food's getting low. 7 brigands. Not worried. Any cultists? Nope. We do need food. I'll do. They have a level 2 contract. Let's see what it is. There's a relic I need finding. How much? 810 crowns. More? No. Alright then. We'll go find your relic. How's the company looking injury-wise? Yeah, they're all good. Removed supply lines for Warhammer 2? What do you mean? Crypt of the Elder. On the other side of the Brittle Branch Woods. Something's wandering around as well. Something monstery. Let's go see what's in here. Oh good, it's ancient auxiliaries. No additional upkeep per extra army. Oh yeah, I have that as a mod. Yeah. Oh, I have a mod that does that. What are you talking about? It's not called that though. Oh Tom, have you seen the new things you can deploy in battles in 3K? Not particularly. But I am aware of them. I haven't used them myself is what I'm saying. Like the towers and the pitch, like fire pits and stuff. Adomar missing with the stones. Norman gets a disarm with the whip and gets a nice hit. Erwin's going to step forward and use Spear Wall. Gebhard's going to do a Shield Wall. Mike Hawk, Spear Wall as well. One sec up on the left flank's going to do a shield wall and brace himself because there's a lot of dudes coming towards him. King Harlus is going to hold. Horik is going to move up to support. One sec. Monterey Jack going to step forward. Not going to get a hit in on that ancient auxiliary though. Mike Hawks, spear wall holding. Horik taking a massive hit and dead already. These guys are coming at us. One sec's looking like he's in some trouble. Irwin's spear wall holding out there. Burkhard hitting the shield of the ancient auxiliary in front of him. Gebhard missing with his blow. One sec getting a big hit down there. King Harlus moving up. Misses. Kaladin or Kaladen hits the shield. Adelmar. One gets past the shield. Erling with a massive strike from the two-handed flail. Fuck, Norman with a hit and then a miss. Erwin back into spear wall. Try and protect that right flank. One sec is surrounded at this point. Burkhard getting a big hit in there and destroying the Skelly Blob there. Oh, King Harlus taking a couple of stabs there from the spear. Mike Hawk. Both blows strike the spear. Gebhard as well, both blows strike the spear. One sec taking some heavy hits. Irwin's spear wall holding. Or it was. King Harlus. Big swing and a kill. I'm going to move up. Kaladen moving in to help the lads out at the top. One sec is really not designed to get through those shields, so we're going to shield wall him instead, rather than wasting his energy. Monterey Jack. Whoa, gets a lovely little hit in there. And he's going to hold. Buford! Welcome to the stream. How's your Monday going? There are towers from sieges to scale walls faster, wooden spikes to stop charges, and oil to set things on fire. Yeah, I've seen them. I don't know if I'm just stupid, but those new walls are stupid hard to get troops back on the ground after they get on top. Huh. They might not be fully like working properly. Burkhard's going to strike the shield, unfortunately. Adelmar manages to get one stone past the shield of the auxiliary there. Erling going to step forward. Misses with the two-handed flail. One sec is under siege at the top. Gebhard starting to get fatigued. Kaladen. Miss. Oh, King Harlus taking a heavy hit as well. Irwin's spear wall has failed. Norman with the whip getting a couple of strikes, but they're not really doing very much. Mike Hawk getting a shot in. 2 shots in. Not looking good for Erwin. In fact, he's bleeding, so he may well be done. Gonna lose 5 hit points for 2 more turns. He's dead. He's definitely done. Manages to get 1 hit in on the one down the bottom there. King Harlow's going to try and break the shield of the auxiliary in front of him, but it's not going too well. Going to keep that shield wall up with 1 sec. Meanwhile, Monterey Jack still struggling to get through the defences there of the one in front of him. Burkhard struggling as well. This is not going so well. Adelmar. Nothing gets past the shield. Gebhard manages to decapitate one of them, that's good. Kaladin manages to do the shielding of that one. Erling manages to finish that one off. It's looking like we may manage to... Oh! King Harlow's taking a big hit. Erwin down. Mike Hawk. I'm going to step to the right. Norman with the whip, not doing very much. Gonna get the disarm though on that second one. And then the mace coming into its own when the auxiliary hasn't got a shield to defend himself with. 1 sec there with a big hit. King Harless with a swing and a miss. Monterey Jack charging southwards. Burkhard moves in, gets a hit. King Harless is going to run away. That's not good. Gebhard failing to get a hit in again. Kaladin with a big hit on the auxiliary up there. Mike Hawk getting a couple of hits in there and getting a killing blow. Adelmar still not doing very much. Erling's going to move down. Big swing and a big miss. 1 sec. Big swing and a big miss. Monterey Jack going to start doubling back towards the other end of the fight. Norman getting the kill with the whip there. And King Harless has just about recovered his morale. Move him up there. Burkhard hitting the shield. King Harless not looking good at all. Taking a massive hit. Gebhard moving down to fight this last auxiliary, but his fatigue is getting up there. Gonna hold him for a second. Mike Hawk slipping that spear past the shield for another blow. And even Adelmar managed to get in a stone past it and dazing the auxiliary there. Gonna hold him. King Harless gonna get rid of that shield. Big swing from Erling with the two-handed flail, and that's that one dead. Whip goes in from Norman, does some damage. Pike goes in from Kaladin, does some more damage. 1 sec with the Morning Star, gets the final blow. Erwin is dead. Horik has actually survived, although apparently he has brain damage. So Erling getting 2 kills, Gebhard getting 1, Monterey Jack the Ripper with 1, Mike Hawk the Title Mad 1, Burkhard with 1, Norman with 1, King Harlus III, the Butterlord with 1, and 1 Sec with 1. Kills spread across the company there. And we've got some nice ancient auxiliary shields, helmets and weapons, and 204 crowns. Wonderful. Let's see. Their helmets are pretty darn good. They're not better than the best ones we've got, but they are better than some. So Mike Hawk, the title mad, gonna be switching up to an ancient helm, as is King Harlus the Butterlord, and 1 Sec, as well as Kaladin, I think, at the back. We've got some of these big ancient auxiliary shields as well, but I don't think we need them right now. Let's organise that again. And Monterey Jack and Kaladin we are holding. Burkhard's promotion though we can put through. 5 on initiative. 4 on his fatigue. And we'll go ahead and put 3 on his melee skill. He's got crippling strikes and executioner. He is impatient and a drunkard. He's the one stabbing through with the standard, so I think we'll give him Backstabber, since he's usually fighting when other people are fighting someone. Does Ancient Helm have more armor than the Hood? Yes, it does. Which is why I've upgraded you to it. But I mean, if you'd prefer to have the Hood and less armor, then let me know. But I'm kind of upgrading people by default. Alright, that was a bloody affair. Let's head back towards Grunforst. Greatness must be recognized, guys. Greatness must be recognized. And if you're not already following Buford, please make sure you hop over to his channel and do so. He is the owner of SRP and easily one of the most interesting role players on the server. So if you are into GTA 5 MRP, if you stop by my streams for that, feel free and please do head over to Buford's stream and drop him a follow. Back in business, we just got an achievement. Have 5,000 crowns. Oh, excellent. I know I didn't have to, I wanted to. There is no contract for us to take here, so let's head to Dinklesmark, I guess. Some of these lads are going to take some time to recover. Just here to hang out, not get attention? Well, I mean, you can do both. Bernhard's Bears. Hello, have you got any cultists for us to recruit? No, you don't. Wonderful. There's a shitty level 1 contract that I don't think we care about. Yeah, your armor will get repaired, don't worry about it. It's because it had 0 at the end of the fight. It's going up, look. Ah, Tyler. This game reminds me of a game that I used to play in middle school. Okay. Just with a little more animation. What game was that, David? Hello, any cultists? No. Wonderful. What's your level 1 contract? What is it worth? No. Not worth my time. When I was in middle school, we played Oregon Trail on green monochrome screens. Shakes and fidget? What the fuck? Sounds like a, I don't know, a kindergarten set buddy cop movie. Any cultists? No. God damn it. Forgotten Woodcutter's Home. How much? 390 crowns. Pay us more? No. Fine, we'll go find the Woodcutter's house. I'd love to play Oregon Trail again. It's to the east in the lowlands. Alright, off we go. Let's go find this forgotten woodcutter's home. There it is. That was an easy enough 390 crowns. Is that the one, like, it was almost like a procedurally generated survival game? And it didn't tell you anything, you basically just, like, had to learn not to drink dirty water by dying of dysentery multiple times until you figured out why? Because I haven't played it, but I remember seeing a review of it, or something about it being one of the hardest games ever. How are we doing injuries-wise? We've still got a few. Oh, poor Horik! You know what? I've just realised the guy that picked up the brain damage in that last fight was the guy that was already traumatised from a previous fight. Horik's basically useless. He's a terrified brain-dead person, and we're putting him in the fight. Alright, let's head up to Weissenbach again. Horik would be better off dead at this point. He probably would be. I'm tempted to swap him, like, into reserve, like, see if... I mean... Yeah, we've got people that are actually better in melee than him, so... We're gonna push Hilderic Stormblessed up. Horik, you can stay at the back, bud. Don't worry about it. I think, yeah, we can give him a falchion, which is better than the short sword he was using, so... There you go, Hilderic. You're now responsible for the For the flank. Ah, you know what? We'll give you a ball spear. Where's the chap? Oh yeah, the lad that was on that flank's dead, isn't he? Well, in that case, Ulrich the Miller, you're being promoted as well. Just give them both a hood, a shield and a spear and be like, protect the flank, there you go, good lad. Any cultists? Nope, just Ulf the idiot. Wonderful. I'm not taking a level 3 contract right now. Although we are on 23 food, so... should probably do something about that. Peat bricks worth 100. Buy them for 103. No. That's relatively cheap for medical supplies. You and me need to find more ways to use these things? What things, David? Alright, let's have a look here. Let's head up to Dinkle's Mark. Oh, the channel points, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, on my phone it doesn't even highlight the messages, David, so they just appear as normal messages. Hello, do you have any cultists lying around? We could take them off your hands. No? Okay. How are we looking for injuries? Everybody seems to be better. Package delivery. 520 crowns. 570 crowns. Sure, why not? Off we go to Kochendorf. This is, you know, I mean, I don't think this is the longest I've managed to do offline. Like, I think 90 days is, but you only need to lose one battle in this game and you're basically dead. I not learnt to read good yet. Well, I mean, you know, there's always time, Reese. Cash well earned. Any cultists? No. We do need more food. Nope. Not touching the Alps. Go away. Oh shit me, 12 brigands. Yeah, maybe not. Because we're playing as cultists, David, and the cultists have this annoying mechanic where every few weeks or so, our god demands a sacrifice, and then we sacrifice one of two members that it chooses, and anyone who's a cultist gets happier that we've sacrificed somebody. Anyone who's not a cultist gets really upset and leaves. So it like you lose so much of your company strength because they're not cultists, basically. And we've already got more than enough non-cultists right now. Like, everybody in the back line except for Kaladin is a non-cultist, and these 3 lads at the back are non-cultists. So, like, we only need to sacrifice preferably one of them instead of a cultist when the next sacrifice comes up. There's no point in recruiting more of them. It is pretty fucked up, but we're cultists, David. What did you expect? Brigands. What's it worth? 430. Give us more. Yeah, alright, I guess. We'll take the job on. Where are the cultists? Or the people that we're trying to kill? Oh, follow the tracks. Okay. Along the way, most men find the task of walking about to be pretty simple, but men who do little else but walk about find more interest in the affair. Unsurprisingly, Gunnar and Adelmar have come to bond of their tales of walking around. Excellent. Good job you guys, I guess. There they are. Get them. I'd rather not fight them in the forest. Aha! Got them! Animal sacrifices? No, human sacrifices. Okie doke. 20%, 20%, 25%, 25%. Kia! Kia! Hey! Adelmar scores a hit. Well, he moved far. Okay, they appear to be pushing the right flank. We'll drop Mike Hawk into a spear wall. We'll put Ulrich in a spear wall as well. Don't feel like Hilderic needs to be in one. Adelmar striking the shield with the stone. Norman fails to get the disarm on the Brigand Raider with the whip. Oh dear. He's immediately inside of Ulrich's spear wall. Alright. Gebhard. One hit. Misses with the second. Erling with the two-handed flail. Misses. One sec. Gonna move forward. Gets a big hit with the Morning Star. King Harlus comes forward as well. Swing and a miss. Kaladin with the pike. Oh, big kill. One hit kill there from Kaladin. Ulrich gets one hit in on the Brigand Thug there. Mike Hawk jumping down, gets a second hit in on him. Monterey Jack able to advance, but misses with the strike. Burkhard moves down with the standard and misses. Hildrich getting on the flank of the raider up there on the right, or their right, our left. Norman fails with the disarm with the whip. Oh, Monterey Jack taking a big hit there from the flail. Nice. Adelmar fracturing the thug's hand with that shot. Ouch. Ulrich the Miller taking a hefty blow there. Erling moves down. Swing and a big kill with the two-handed flail. Hildrich taking a hit there as well. Gebhard has got a dagger. I'm going to try and switch Gebhard to the dagger. I'm going to put Hildrich in shield wall. He's going to get a stab in against that raider. Ulrich in shield wall as well. Get a stab in against that raider. Kaladin comes forward with the pike. Gets a big hit in. 1 sec. With a big hit as well. 2 big hits actually. Fracturing the elbow of that raider up there. Burkhard with the standard. Gets a kill. King Harlus III smashes the shield or the buckler of the Brigand Raider that was in front of him. Switch Mike Hawk over to the dagger and get a nice stab in there that injures his shoulder. Switch Monterey Jack over to the dagger as well because these guys are both trying to run away. Try and box them in. Big hit with the dagger there, injuring the kneecap of the brigand in front of Gebhard. Norman with the disarm with the battle whip. Try and box these guys in. Adelmar with the kill with the stone there. Kaladin moving forward, switching to the knife. Kudanif. King Harlus blocking over that way. Switch 1 sec to the knife as well. Try and keep this guy from running away from the rest of the troops. That's the dog in there. Try and get as many of these backstab kills in as possible now and farm the equipment if we can. Drop who into what? I probably said drop somebody into a spear wall, which basically repels enemies that are trying to move on to the same square as them, or an adjacent square. Harless is just going to have to hold where he is. Same with Ulrich. One sec, getting another puncture in there. A couple of good punctures there from Mike Hawk. Holy crap. Piercing the hand and leg muscles of the raider there. That one dead. Alright. That's him dead. Both of them dead. Erling grabbing 2 kills, Gebhard grabbing 1, Monterey Jack the Ripper grabbing 1, Burkhard with 1, Adelmar with 1, and Kaladen with 1. Loot-wise, we got quite a bit of the armour there. That's nice. We also got a flail, another falchion, a new hatchet. Very nice. So now we need to see if any of this is... Ooh, we have a worn mail shirt which is worth 110. Switch all of these guys back to their primary weapons. There we go. Right. Mail is worth 110. Well, Gebhard's already wearing that, but Erling isn't, so Erling is going to get the worn mail shirt, which means that the next highest is now 95, which is what Monterey Jack is already wearing. However, Mike Hawk the Title Mad can be upgraded from a patched mail shirt to leather lamellar armor. That's going to do him up by another 5 points. Which means that our new highest is 90. King Harless the Butterlord already has 90. One Sec does not, he's got an 88, so we'll give him the patched mail shirt. And we've got a couple more nasal helmets. So, that's going to be Mike Hawk the Title Mad, claiming one of those. And King Harless the Butterlord claiming the lovely green one. Meanwhile, you've already got a flail. You're using a boar spear. Which is better than the ancient spears. I don't think we need these militia spears the next time we go to town. Alright, no level ups. Let's head back to Neuenn Reed. Collect our pay. Lovely jubbly. And sell off some of this excess kit. I don't think we need these militia spears because we've got ancient spears and although saying that, they're just... Yeah, they're more the ancient spears I'm not really sure on, to be honest. Got a couple of falchions and some broken ancient short swords. I think the Broken Ancient ones are definitely inferior, so they can go. At this point we've got lots of proper shields, so the bucklers can all go. Biddies! Matty, thank you for the 100 bits, mate. They will go straight into the drinks tab for the Cult of Cheese. Kitchen floor ripped out. Excellent. Dead, though. Well, I mean, you know. Small progress, a little bit at a time. Yeah. We probably don't need the hatchet since it's inferior to the hand axe, and we've got 3 hand axes, so that can go. This bludgeon is a one-handed mace. So is the tree limb and the cudgel. What does the bludgeon do? 20 to 35. That is actually inferior to the weapons that we've got there. Isn't somebody using a bludgeon as a backup weapon? Yes, Gebhard is. So 40% and 75%. 25 to 40. So what you're telling me is this tree limb is a better mace than the bludgeon. Okay. Let's do that then. I don't think anyone else is using a bludgeon. But that does mean we can sell that one that we just took off of Gebhard. Right, where are we at here? We've got 2 metal flails here. I don't think we need this reinforced wooden one anymore. What's better, that or a Scaramus axe? Definitely the Scaramus axe. Okay. Alright. Food, we look like we might need a bit more. So that's that done. They put tile cement on top of some cardboard and then the tile. So it literally comes out in pieces, small and big. And the amount of knocking is miseru. It's miseru! That sucks, man. I hate when they fucking bodge stuff like that and just, like... I'm sure they did it deliberately, not by accident, but... I like having the tactical flexibility, Tyler, to be able to switch to, say, an axe to get rid of a shield, or something to bash into armor, or a knife to farm equipment. But also a lot of them are sponsored characters where people have chosen which weapons they want. And it's not like I want them to be able to choose what weapons they want. So... we're definitely not playing the meta, but when do I ever play the meta? We're not looking great on tools right now, actually. No worries, Buford. I'm probably only streaming for about another 40 minutes on Battle Brothers, and then I'll be on SRP later on. So hopefully see you on server tonight, Buford, but if not, have a great night, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Any cultists? No. How cheap are your tools? Not really. Raymond is here. Hello, Raymond. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know I'm probably, well, I know I'm playing suboptimally, Tyler, but, you know, I'm having fun with it, and I hope everyone else is having fun with it, so... I've never, honestly never used antidotes or bandages, and I know that's probably stupid, but I've just never found that much use for them. Nope. Gonna go buy some tools from Kronenkug. You will. You will. You will be. You will be. Alright, we need to stock up on food again. Christ, food's expensive here. You know what, we're just going to stock up on tools. How are we doing injuries wise? Yeah, we still got some injuries, so we'll just continue doing a shopping spree. Should have the money by the end of the night. Good. Excellent. Just to clarify, that's money in SRP, guys. We're talking about like a deal that we're doing. Raymond doesn't actually owe me money that I'm behaving like he needs to pay me. Right. Food. Is it cheap here? Yeah, it is actually. Thank you. That'll do. Cultists? No. Excellent. Injuries, yes, we're still carrying quite a few. Said no more loan sharking. I know, but Raymond was offering too much good interest. I couldn't help it. Tempted at this point to kind of see where these lads should be really putting their... Yeah, both Gebhard and Erling are good, solid frontline fighters, I think. What we might want to do is try and find improved versions of their weapons, which I'm going to try and find a armor and weaponsmiths to do. Pretty sure there's some... I've never been to Saddleburg, really? Cultists? Nope. Should have your money within the next 15 minutes. Excellent. You know what, I'm going to head to Steinturm because I'm pretty sure it's got weapons and armor smiths. Hello. Armourer. This is probably not the one that I wanted to be in, to be fair. Weaponsmith. Holy shit. Two-handed wooden flail, we've already got one of them. A long axe. Oh, that's like the improved version of the woodcutter's axe then, isn't it? What the fuck's that? Oh, great axe, which is an even better version. And a fighting axe, which is a one-handed axe. Holy shit, some of the stuff in here is pretty fucking nasty. What do the two front runners fight with? Gebhard fights with a Scaramus axe, which is a one-handed cleaver. Erling's using the two-handed flail. Don't think we can get an improved version of either of those. Don't happen to have any cultists, do you? Nope. Okie-do. In that case, we shall head to Dinklesmark. How are the injuries looking? Still got one. Hello, cultists? No. Cheap food? Yes. What's this? No, fuck off. Okay. While walking about Dinklesmark, you run into an old man dragging a youthful man by the ear. You want to be a master? It takes time, blood, sweat, tears if you're the crying sort, and there's no shame in that if you are. Here look, a sellsword. If you want to fight so bad, why not go to him? You hold out your hands, or hold your hands out and ask for an explanation before getting offloaded some annoying git. The elderly man calms himself and lets the kid's ear go. I suppose you are owed more of an explanation. I'm the fencing master of this town, but I teach discipline and patience before anyone so much as touches a sword, and this damned student of mine has neither. So I told him, if you want to fight so bad, get the hell out. You look at the kid. He's got a fresh face, but there is in fact some impatient eagerness in his eyes. You ask him if what the swordmaster says is true. The kid nods. Yes, sir, and I'd be more than happy to fight for you too. Sure, why not? We'll take some idiot kid who is clearly going to end up a sacrifice. Welcome to the cult of cheese, Vander. Before we finalise little Vander here, does anybody wish to sponsor him? He will be treated as a slave and a potential sacrifice, but you never know, he might convert and join the cult. Mr. Jeff Berry, welcome to the stream, buddy. How have you been? We'll take him. Of course we will. He's probably going to end up sacrificed to a dark god. Not sure that's quite the action that he was hoping for, but that's what he's going to get. Mr. JB. How are you doing, Mr. JB? Cultists? No. God damn it. Been doing well, just busy as usual, but happened to see that I was on. Excellent. I'm glad you stopped by. How's the family? 'Cause 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 Worth 180. Buy item for 158. Tempting, tempting. I think we could probably make a profit on those. Let's buy them. I have indeed been well. £320 crowns to go find a spot on the map. Oops. Oh. I accidentally clicked on we need to think about this. That wasn't what I meant to click on. To the south in the Willows Fields. Alright, let's go. Fam is great, just rolling with the punches and trying to avoid getting sick. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Found it. Back to Grunforst. You're ready when I am, Raymond? I'll probably do it. We'll probably like have a proper meeting like during actual RP hours. Because we need one anyway, so we might as well just do one and get like a bunch of shit worked out at the same time. Alrighty. Level 1 contract, what's this for? Delivery to Hochenau. That's the opposite direction to where I wanted to go, but for 300 crowns I'll walk to Hochenau, sure. I was trying to get down to Sattleberg, to be honest, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know if you're still in contact with Derek, Raymond, or whether he's pissed off for the day, but yeah, because at some point we're going to need to like exchange that cash anyway. We may as well make like a full-on meeting of it and discuss all the other stuff we wanted to discuss as well. Hello. While marching down the road, you find a man with a broken cart by the side of the path. By the wagon there is a donkey standing idle, and as defeated as a donkey can look. The trader looks a little better than that, and your appearance seems to have scared him. He rears up, backing away momentarily. Have you come to take my things? If so, you needn't kill me. Take what you want. Mr. Jeffberry is saying, help him. You know what? Mr. Jeffberry hasn't been in the stream for a while. We're going to help we're going to go with Mr. Jeffberry. You disarm the man from his fears and order a few of the Cult of Cheese's finest to get the wagon back on the road. They make short work of it, the trader looking rather impressed by their efficiency. With his wares back on the road, he offers a few tokens of gratitude right off the wagon itself. These provisions will be useful in the days to come. You gain +8 tools and supplies. That's not a lot, but it's not bad for helping a bloke push his cart. Hello, any cultists? No. Worth 220 copper ingots. And you know what? We'll drag them around as well. Why not? Some cheese. Worth 200, and we can buy them for 200. Alright, well that's cheaper than we usually get them, so why not? What's this? Unholds? Fuck you. I'd prefer to live, thank you. Skjoldwald has a weaponsmith. Let's wander up to Sandberg, Andy Sandberg. The people of Sandberg haven't liked us for a while, so it's not like them to let us in, to be perfectly honest. Yes, hi, hello. I thought we had... oh, we do have. Worth 188, bought for 158. Yeah, okay. Maybe those were bad decisions, but, you know, who knows. Yeah, no, we're just going to leave you fine folks to it. Oh, you know what? What was your level 2 mission? Kill the grave robbers. How much? 830 crowns. 890 crowns. Done. This is probably going to be fucking undead or something. Oh, there's a raid coming in. Sahara coming in with a raid of 3. Thank you very much, Sahara. Emeris Alucard, yo, welcome to the stream, guys. Say hello to Emeris, who has never been here before. Thank you for the follow, Emeris. Welcome to the doghouse. Exclamation mark Discord if you want an invite to my Discord as well. We are going to go and disturb some grave robbers that I suspect are going to be the occupants of said graves. David, thank you very much for popping that. You rage quit. Why? Yeah, watch this. It's gonna be feckin' undead. The cemetery is layered in fog. That, or a thick miasma given off by the dead. Wait. That is the dead. To arms! Shock. Who the for? Every time I do a fucking mission in Sandberg, it turns out to be the fucking undead. Stop living there, you friggin' lunatics. Alright, run. Get onto the firm ground. Here they come. Arya's dropping in as well. Yes, somebody died, but it was an NPC, like, it was somebody nobody had sponsored. And we currently have 11 zombies to fight. In a swamp, of all places. Run away! I don't want to fight them in the water, it's going to slow us down. This game is fun, Emeris. It's fucking brutal as well, like, but it's fun. Alright, we're just trying to get the company onto better ground to fight the undead here. that's not a terrible position for Adomar. Okay. Apparently that tree is blocking 2 tiles. Here they come. Mike Hawk's going to take up that central position with his spear. Some of the lads are getting left, like, in the dust. Do you get to replace Fred yet? I mean, you can replace him whenever we recruit somebody else. I guess not. Right, you're staying where you are. You're hopping out that way. You're staying there. You're staying there. You're moving to there. You're staying there. You can skip for a second. You head that way. You're staying there. You head that way. Kaladen, or however the fuck it said, Arya, is going to be in the centre. 1 sec is not looking great, to be honest. He's looking very slow. Hildrich is on his way. You're staying, you're staying. You're staying, you're staying, you're staying, and you're staying. Just call him Cal. You're staying. King Harlus III, moving down to the bottom end. You're actually not on good ground there. But it'll do. 1 sec is really slow. Oh fuck, I just skipped Adomar and I didn't mean to. Idiot. I think it's going to take them a while to get across that swamp though. Monterey Jack moving out of the way. King Harlus III onto dry land. 1 sec, still slogging his way through. This is really not ideal terrain. Battle Brothers looks like your next purchase, Mr. Jeff Berry. It's an interesting game. It's brutal though. Like, you lose one battle in this, or you don't even need to lose. If you just lose enough people in one battle, you're absolutely knackered. Really? Okay, fine. Try and use this land down here because there's a bit more space there. Unfortunately, we're not exactly in a formation right now. And there's 11 Wiedergangers coming at us. There may even be a Necromancer, to be fair. Because I don't know who that mystery figure is that we haven't seen yet. But I'm gonna guess it's a Necromancer. Adomar cracking a hit there and dazing that Wiederganger. Ulrich's out of the swamp now, which is good. As is Burkhard. Cows out of the swamp as well. Forest, idiot. It's not a forest. Oh, 1 sec is so slow. Monterey Jack. Not exactly quick either. Adomar with a second daze on the Wiederganger coming across there as well. Gonna get Ulrich up there and Spear Wall, which will push back anybody that steps into an adjacent square as long as it's successful. We're gonna move Gebhard to there. Gonna keep Mike Hawk where he is. Burkhard's going to move closer to the middle. Norman in there. Erling in there. King Harless waiting to see if he has a target this round. Another raid coming in. Sam coming in with a raid of 3. Thank you very much, Sam. Appreciate it, mate. Gonna move Cal down to the front end there. Hilderich over that way. I think they have got a Necromancer kicking around at the back, to be perfectly honest. You lads need to get a fucking shuffle on, because you are going to get fucked up if you don't. Monterey Jack. Alright. Mike Hawk should be fine where he's at. Let's get Norman down this end. Adomar getting a hit on the Wiederganger there. Erling's going to stay where he's at. Maybe they don't have a Necro. Spear wall again for Ulrich. Just in case that dazed one steps forward. I'm going to move Hilderic here because he's going to want to take Adelmar's position at some point. Monterey Jack still shuffling his way through the water. There we go, there's the spear wall at work. One sec, shuffling through as well. Okay, gonna drop Mike Hawk into spear wall in case this guy manages to make 2 square movement. I don't know if he will or not. Burkhard should be fine to skip. Norman can't quite reach, but we're going to move him around to there. And he's going to get a whip in on that Wiederganger there. Erling should be fine. Gebhard should be. King Harless we're going to wait with. Adomar we're going to pull back from the front line now. Go, that spear wall still at work. Hilderic's going to take position in the front line there. Ulrich back into spear wall again. Monterey Jack barely limping his way through the swamp. One sec on his way now onto dry land. Skip you. Norman here. Gets a hit in with the whip. Misses with the second. Oh, Adelmar with a big hit and a daze on the Wiederganger in front of him. And then a hit again. Practically killed it. Mike Hawk going to do some spear walling on that end. There we go, there's the spear wall at work. I don't think that Hilderic needs to waste fatigue doing a spear wall this turn. Spear wall at work again. So what I'm trying to do here, because you get a disadvantage to melee skill and defense in the water but not on the dry land, I'm trying to keep it so the battle line is the difference between dry land and the water. So they have a disadvantage and we don't. That's essentially what I'm trying to do. Ulrich doesn't have the fatigue to do a another spear wall rather. So he's just going to have to wait. King Harless III. Big hit on the Wiederganger in front of him. And then Cal finishes it off with the pike. Nice. You may want to do a spear wall there, Hilderic. You're fine for now. You're fine for now. You're fine for now. Big whip hit from Norman. Miss with the second one. Whip it good! King Harless waiting. Kaladin gonna go ahead and repel that zombie with the pike. Adomar grabbing the first kill of the fight against that zombie. Or Wiederganger rather. Misses the second one. Mike Hawk back into spear wall again, protecting that left end of the line. I'm going to try Ulrich and I'm going to shield bash that to Wiederganger out of the way. Spear wall going to work there. Hilderic back into the spear wall again. Move 1 sec onto the right flank. Monterey Jack is waiting for now. Couple of the lads doing a bit of a wait. King Harless III. Big swing and a big hit on the Wiederganger in front of him, who has now backed off because the one in front has resurrected. Yay! Oh, pants. Right, you can wait. You can wait. You can wait. Spear wall doing him in. King Harless with a kill there. And that one's come forward again. But Cal gets the kill with the pike. Spear wall still working for us on that left flank. Norman with the whip here. Misses with the disarm. Hits with the whip. Monterey Jack can hold. And there's his target. Adomar fails to get a hit and his fatigue is starting to wear him down. Spear wall still holding in the centre. Mike Hawk unable to do another spear wall. So we shall wait. One hit there from Ulrich. Hilderic can't do a spear wall either now. Fatigue starting to set in here for the coat of cheese. Monterey Jack getting a hit in there, but not sure how effective it's going to be. Need more than 2 hours sleep tonight, Sahara, no worries. Thank you for stopping by, appreciate the raid, thank you very much, have a good sleep. No Cow had the first kill of the fight, that's true he did. Back in a little bit, David, okie doke. King Harless, big swing and a big miss. Cal, big attack and a big miss. Mike Hawk able to get the spear wall back in place on the left flank. Oh dear. Ulrich the Miller taking a big hit there. Hilderic getting 2 strikes in with the spear and killing that Wiederganger there. Adomar getting a stone's blow on that one. Monterey Jack's shield taking that blow. Ulrich not looking like he's in great condition here. Gets a strike in against the Wiederganger there. Monterey Jack looks like he doesn't have the fatigue left to do anything, which is interesting. Don't really want to let the dog off the leash just yet. Norman misses with the whip. Burkhard gets a hit in with the standard, but it's not enough. Erling gonna move over here and rotate with Cal. Move Gebhard across to fill the gap that Erling just left. Another one resurrected. Burkhard immediately kills him with the standard. Big swing from King Harlus III. Doesn't take the Wiederganger down though. Spearwall still holding there on Mike Hawk's end. Cal gonna step forward and gets a pike kill there to support poor Ulrich. King Harlus taking a blow there. Ulrich just avoiding one. And now Erling can rotate Ulrich to the back and gets a big hit with the two-handed flail on the Wiederganger. Adomar failing to kill with the stones. Monterey Jack has got an axe, but that's not going to do him much good here. Gets a big hit on the Wiederganger in front of him though. Mike Hawk's spear wall still holding up. Providing dinner entertainment tonight, Scott. Excellent. I'll try and do my best. Hilderic gets one hit in, but not enough to kill. Mike Hawk cannot do another spear wall. Norman gets a hit in with the whip. Ulrich has picked up a bruised leg, but you know. Gebhard and 1 sec still holding. Burkhard gets the kill with the standard. King Harlus. Big swing and a big miss. 1 sec holding on. Mike Hawk. 1 thrust, 1 kill. Back into spear wall. Cow. Does not get a kill with the pike. Adomar. Manages to get a hit and a daze on the Wiederganger in front of Monterey Jack. Spear wall of Mike Hawk still holding up there. Hilderic with 2 blows there against his target. Erling, big swing and a big miss. Monterey Jack gets the kill. Norman, whip and a miss. Ulrich's waiting. Gebhard's waiting. Onsek's waiting. Fucking Jesus. Burkhard. Standard kill. King Harless. Big swing and a big miss. Cow. Pike kill. Adelmar gets another hit in. We're whittling them down. Erling gets a kill with the 2-handed flail. Hilderic manages to get a hit in, but it's not quite enough. Monterey Jack is out of fatigue. Norman gets a hit with the whip, but it doesn't do a lot. Burkhard misses with the standard. Gebhard's waiting. Onsek's waiting. King Harless. Big hit again. Cow. Miss with the pike. Monterey Jack taking a stab. Adelmar with the kill. Hilderic, 2 hits in. Erling, swing and a miss. Norman, whip and a hit. Burkhard with the standard, getting a blow in on the enemy there. King Harless gets a kill. Cow with the pike gets a kill. Hilderic gets a hit in. 1 Wiederganger left. Norman misses with the whip. Burkhard with the standard wins it. Bosh! Pokes chat with a pepper-tipped stick. Welcome to the stream, Spicy! So, because each time one of them went down counts as a separate kill, which I could tell because Cal killed 5, Erling's got 1, Monterey Jack's got 1, Mike Hawk's got 1, Burkhard's got 4, Adelmar has 2, Hilderic has 1, Cal has 5, and King Harless has 2. Loot, not fantastic, but we did get a signet ring which is worth a fair few crowns and 61 crowns. Arya eating the pepper on the stick. Oh, we are actually past stream time. I guess we'll hand this mission in and that's going to be the end. Let's have a little look-see at the loot. We did get another padded dented nasal helm, which I believe the top 2 lads are already wearing. No, Erling's not, so he's about to be, which leaves us with another nasal helmet, which I guess is going to go to Cal in the back line there with the pike. Plenty of militia spears and shit we don't need. Alright, let's get these level ups done. 1 sec, Ashara's gone, so that's a sign. Imatek, are you still kicking around? Cal did indeed do some work, Arya. don't think we've still got Imhotep. I know we haven't got Ryan. Hilderic Stormblessed, we shall level up. He's definitely taking the +5 to his hit points. We'll give him the +3 to his melee attack, and we'll take a +3 on his resolve. He is apparently dumb and a brawler. Alright, well, we're going to say that he's a Colossus then. He knows how to take hits. Which brings us nicely to Cow, Arya. For the end of the stream, you have a level up. Where would you like to invest your points? The one that's +5, so taking a +5 to initiative, you've got 2 more to choose. You've got health, which is obvious, fatigue, which is basically like if you're going to wear heavy armor, or you know, if you're trying to use a weapon where you want to get 2 hits in per your turn, you want high fatigue. Resolve, which is morale, if it's low, you're more likely to start running away if shit doesn't go your way. Melee skill, which is basically melee attack, ranged skill, which is ranged attack, melee defense, which is melee defense, and ranged defense. Health for the +4, and what's the last one going to be? Resolve. Excelente. Right, and it looks like you have 2 perks. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we were holding a level up for you and you just leveled up in that battle, so you've actually got another round with different roles to do now. Where would you like to put these points? This one, the one that was +5 before, by the way, is initiative, so it's like how fast people act within the round. It's not super important. I tend to pick initiative if I've got a +5, because you can't get better than a +5. If I don't have a +5, I don't pick initiative. I'm not an expert at the game, but at least on that, I'm pretty confident. We're going for resolve again, another +4. Where else are we going to be going? Melee attack or defense? I'm assuming you mean attack, but I don't like assuming. David is back. Melee attack, yep, +3 in that. Takes you up to 51, and 1 more. A +3 on the health. Excellent. Right, so now you've got 2 perks to choose. The first one has to come out of this first line, but once you've picked one of these, you unlock the second line as well. So I'll go through the first line, pick the one you want, and then remember the first line, and we'll go through the second line and choose from both. So you've got fast adaptation, which basically means if you've missed an enemy, you have an 8% extra chance to hit them next time. Crippling Strikes, which makes it easier for you to dish out injuries to the enemy. Colossus, which improves your hit points by 25%. 9 lives, which means if you get hit a killing blow, if you take a killing blow in a battle, it doesn't kill you, it leaves you with a couple of hit points, but if you get hit again, you're probably dead. Bags and Belts, which gives you another 2 slots down here. Pathfinder, that means you use less action points when moving over rough terrain, so you can basically move quicker on the battlefield. Adrenaline, which is a skill that you pop to put yourself first in the turn order next round. Recover, which recovers half of your fatigue that you've accumulated in a fight. So when everybody, like in that last fight, when people were starting to only get 1 hit in because they were getting fatigued, if you have Recover, you could pop Recover and get half of your accumulated fatigue away. Or Student, which is an extra 20% experience from battle. If you're ever going to take Student, I don't see why you wouldn't take it on your first level up, because that's when you're going to get the most benefit out of it. Essentially means you level up again 20% quicker. So, like, if you took that as your level 10, it'd be like, what was the point? How much longer until the transition to SRP? I mean, I'm probably jumping on SRP pretty swiftly, David. I'm going to have a look. I may want to raid somebody and take like a 30-minute, 60-minute break. Not transition immediately. But I may also just... It depends how many people are on SRP already. I will say student. Okie doke. So then you've got one more perk. It includes all the ones on the first line again. But you've now got Executioner, which inflicts 20% damage against targets that have got an injury. Bullseye, which you won't really need unless you want to start moving into ranged. Makes it easier to hit targets, basically. Dodge, which just gives you 15% current initiative bonuses, a melee and range defense. Improves your defense, basically. Fortified Mind, which increases your resolve. Resilient, which means if you get hit with anything, like something that makes you bleed or something that charms you, Resilient will mean it only lasts for 1 turn instead of 2, 3, 4, 5, however many it does. Steel Brow, which hits to the head no longer cause critical damage to this character, which also lowers the risk of sustaining debilitating head injuries. Quick Hands, which means if you wanted to switch from your pike to your falchion or your knife, it doesn't cost you action points to do. And Gifted, which basically, I've never clicked it, but by what the description is, it wastes a perk slot to give you another one of these level ups, by the sounds of it. So what would you like for your second and final perk, Aria? Yeah, David, typically I'm not letting people sponsor characters that are already in. You would need to sponsor one as we recruit them. So, yeah, there's that. Because, you know, even the NPCs in this game, if they're with you long enough, they kind of earn themselves a place, and I don't like then forfeiting that place to a player. To a sponsor. Second row, fourth from the left. Fortified Mind. Resolve increased by 25%. But I mean, David, stop by next Monday for day 4 of Mercenary Monday with the Cult of Cheese, and we'll get you a cultist on when we recruit one. Yes, Fortified Mind it is. Right. We're going to head up to Sandburg and collect our winnings. And then I'm going to probably raid somebody and take a little bit of a break before SRP. How many people are on SRP right now? Oh, fuck me, what? You walk into Goswin the Younger's room and slam the artifact down on his desk. He slaps it away with his hand. Where did you get that? Pointing a finger at it, you press the man. Did you know about the undead in the cemetery? He sheepishly looks away, then nods. Yes, I knew. They and that artifact come from Necromancer's hidden chambers. Some kind of dark sorcerer dwells there, and he's been giving us these problems for a while now. Please, could you go there and destroy it? Here's your payment for the original contract, but you will be compensated greatly for ridding us of that damned whatever he is. Let's say another 890 crowns? 5 civs. I mean, I might just transfer immediately over to SRP. I'll have a look in a second here. I don't think we sustained any significant injuries in that fight, did we? We could potentially go fight again against more undead. Not on this stream, we'll be doing it next week, but... No, I'm going to say no. Because we're a cult, and I don't know. It might end up wiping us at the start of next week's thing, because I don't know how hard it will be, if it will be any harder than normal. But for the time being, let's see who's... I'm just going to have a look at who's on SRP and who's streaming. One has a bruised leg and that's it. I think you might be right, Arya. Dave, Emma, Brian, whoever that is, Michael and Ryan B. Okay, alright, how many have we got? We've got 11. Yeah, you know what? I don't know how long it's going to be before... I don't necessarily want to jump straight onto SRP. I might do, but there might be nothing happening, so... I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take you guys on a raid somewhere. Cow is kicking butt with the pike. He is absolutely owning face with the pike. You know what? We're gonna raid Mordred Viking, who's currently playing RimWorld, because I don't often get to raid Mordred because Mordred usually has a shitload of viewers. He has got quite a few viewers right now, but if we add another 10 to that, we're probably adding about 10%. So that's a decent enough number, I think, in my opinion. If you're coming along and you've never watched Mordred's streams, please check it out. If you like what you see, drop him a follow. He's a really good streamer. I don't know him personally, he probably doesn't have any idea who I am, but that's fine. I like his content, so hopefully you will like it too. I'll be on SRP really soon. I'll start streaming when something interesting starts happening. But for the time being, have fun with Mordred, and it's going to be Wardog out.